Hey, what's up, guys? Cartoons here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Demon Hunter class, especially in the beta form. I have seen and played a lot of Demon Hunter over the past couple months, from the very beginning of alpha stages to all the way up until like the beginning beta stages where it's at now. And I think that it's important to at least bring it up for discussion, for opening a discussion for you guys to talk about, but also giving my own opinion. Is that Demon Hunter seems like one of it's at least shaping up to be one of the strongest PvP classes on the beta right now in Legion. And I definitely think that is because of the metamorphosis ability and just like shapeshifting back and forth into demon form. I think that the transition from human form into demon form is like a huge flip in damage. And I'm upwards of like 3 or 4 shotting people in demon form, just like killing 6 or 7 people at a time. Whereas in human form, like I do a pretty solid amount of damage, nothing crazy. I'm able to kill somebody, but not consistently. If I get some lucky crits or something like that, I'm able to kill somebody. But really, like having that demon form makes like you just become this huge annihilation force that just wants to take everybody out. And I think that goes because of the large base damage that comes with the upgraded abilities whenever you switch into demon form. With the chaos sweep and the annihilation that actually turns into, and then also, of course, the blade dance upgrade. The blade dance upgrade with the talent that increases blade dance damage by 200%. Like that is like the biggest damage ability probably in the game right now, next to Greater Power Blast for fire mages. And Greater Power Blast obviously is a 4-second cast, whereas Blade Dance is like a 9-second cooldown instant cast, takes 10 Fury, right? Or 15 Fury, which is pretty crazy. And, I have this footage for you after I talk a little bit about this that shows like me switching into demon form and doing this crazy amount of damage and killing people over and over for my live stream. And all of that is really crazy, and I definitely want to bring it up to you guys because of the progression and because of people asking me, do I believe that you should switch to Demon Hunter? Do I think you should re-roll for when Legion comes out? Is it a strong class? All of these things are probably a yes right now because of my experience and playing it on the live streams and playing it on just the beta off streams and whatnot. I've seen so many Demon Hunters just flying around the beta, and definitely they're definitely a force to be reckoned with because of the amount of damage that they're able to do, but also the utility that they have. Like the utility is pretty crazy because of the ability to like stop somebody from casting or stop somebody from moving, but mostly casting. If you're a Blood Elf Demon Hunter, you can run in and you can stun them for 2 seconds with Fell Eruption. You can stun them again for 2.5 seconds DR'd Chaos Nova, or just 5 seconds off of Chaos Nova, which is the preferred method. Then, if the caster does happen to get away, you're able to interrupt them with your ranged interrupt, your ranged kick, with a 20-second cooldown. It's pretty crazy. The fact that it's ranged seems a little bit odd to me. I feel like that it shouldn't be ranged. It should definitely be a 5-yard range. I'm really not sure why it's a 20 or 30-yard range, whatever it is. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But I definitely think that that mixed with the Blood Elf Racial Arcane Torrent is like that's a lot to get through. That's a lot of disruption to really get past if you want to cast in front of a Demon Hunter. And that mixed with that crazy amount of damage that Metamorphosis gives, or Chaos Blades, whatever, like that's really hard to get through. I haven't seen anybody be able to survive through that kind of damage, and without like an immunity, obviously, like a Pally Bubble or something like that. But what's interesting about Demon Hunter is that while they do that crazy amount of damage, and while they have those disruption tools and stuff like that, I really do see the weakness for Demon Hunters, and that's being stunned. So if a Warrior Stormbolts you, or a Ret Paladin Hodges you, or a Rogue stuns you, you're in a really bad position. Like you're probably gonna die. So that raises the question for this specific discussion, is that do you believe that Demon Hunters should do like this crazy amount of damage and be able to disrupt people and be really mobile, but also be very weak in stuns? And do you believe that that's okay and that's healthy for the game? Or do you believe that Demon Hunters should do less damage than they are doing right now, but also have a little bit more potency in their defensives? Do you feel like they should be tanky, or should they be squishy? My personal opinion is that I believe that the damage should be toned like maybe, you know, 10% down in Metamorphosis. I feel like just that cooldown stacking from that specific demon form is like really crazy. But like the damage overall, I feel like is fine because that's what the class is meant to be. Really, the class is meant to be this mobile demon hunter, like wearing leather, running around, stunning people, and then also doing this crazy amount of damage and not having any ability to stealth like rogues do. And you know, I feel like the class fantasy with demon hunters really does fit with their kit and whatnot. This like mobile jumping up in the air type thing, you know, fell rushing, all that kind of stuff. I feel like it fits, and I think that if the damage was just toned down, just like a few percent and Metamorphosis, like demon form, then we'd be good to go. But I definitely want to hear your opinion, so be sure to drop down in a comment. You know, do you like what would you change about the demon hunter class out of its current form? And I have this gameplay after my vlog for you guys to watch. Obviously to like, you know, form more of an opinion. If you don't have beta, you're not playing it. But yeah, guys, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Also, be sure to drop a big like on this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Cartoons out. I don't know, maybe that is something that they do. Yo, what's up, Furix? Welcome, welcome. Okay, you know what? Why am I waiting? Let's just jump in there like an OG and say what's up. Alright, let's kill this guy. Look at that. Look at this damage. Easy. 2 dead? Let's kill the 3rd one. Why not? Let's put a Nemesis on him for 10% extra damage and just hit Blade Dance. Shrink at the Fear. Finish him off. Look at that. 3 people down. Let's kill the 4th one. Interrupt him. Pop Blade Dance again. Kill him. Oh, let's kill a 5th one. Oh, this is a healer? No problem, dude. I can't kill this guy, really. But, you know, whatever. A boy can dream. Alright, we killed him somehow. He doesn't have to die, but... Interrupt this guy, finish him off. Blade Dance. DH's opponent, yeah. I had Berserking and Metamorphosis. That's a lot of damage. Let's go get this Berserking then. Yeah, what's up, DXDK? Welcome back, dude. Yeah, I'm streaming for a 2nd time today. Are you proud? Are you proud of me? I gotta make that subscription worth it for you, bro. Gotta bring the love in. Let's kill this guy. This warrior. Alright. Let's go kill this guy. Alright, interrupted him. Pop Chaos Blades into a big stun, into silence, into kill. There we did it. Let's kill this Ret Paladin who appears to be AFK. And we're good to go. Double stun. Alright, kill them. Go ahead and pop Blur on this warrior so he can't hit you. Blade Dance. Got an achievement for opponing noobs. I-beam. Finish this guy off. So kill the shaman. Interrupt him. Big crit, maybe. I can't stop this guy from casting, really, but... Stun this guy. We got a bunch of people on him, so we should be able to kill him. We did. Alright, interrupt this guy soon. Be cast again. There we go. Bam! Yo, we're owning. Look how much I've gotten 10 kills. I'm owning. Alright, we did it, team. Alright, I-beam since he's stunned already. I interrupted a non-interruptible ability because I'm pro. Bam! Alright, good. Do I need a lot of add-ons to play Demon Hunter? No, I'm playing without any add-ons right now, and I'm doing okay. let's keep the momentum going. Stun this monk over here so he can't heal. Put a nemesis on this guy for 10% more damage because he's not going to die very quickly. It's worth the cooldown. Let's go ahead and stun this guy. Pop blur since we've got a hunter on me. Pop chaos blade since we caught up and we have metamorphosis here. Blade dance for a bunch of damage. Finish this guy off. Run to the hunter. Blade dance again. Keep the damage going. We're out of fury, so we got a demon's bite. Bring it back up. He took the immunity, so we're gonna go ahead and get this berserking in the meantime. And stun him right out of this turtle thing for 3 seconds because it's on DR. And finish him off. So that's how you do it. Am I top damage too? Oh yeah, I am. Yo, what's up, Phelan? What's up? Alright, later, Sandy. Have a good night, dude. Alright, here we go. What's up, homies? I feel like I-beam isn't actually worth it whenever you have metamorphosis up. Like, you don't do as much damage as you probably should be able to. Let's kill this guy, trinket the sphere, stun him, go ahead and blade dance, do a ton of damage. Alright, let's go ahead and blur, blade dance again, because it does the most damage while you're metamorphosed, when you have the talent at least. Alright, let's pick up the soul fragment. They changed the look of the soul fragments, they're so much smaller now, kind of hard to see. Alright, let's go ahead and silence this guy outside of the cheap shot. Get the blood elf, finish him off with it. Alright, hold on. Alright, this guy gets 6 seconds stun, so I can go ahead and I-beam. Don't really need to use my stun afterwards, just really have to focus on interrupts. Probably can get